Today, there are more than 1 million different types of insects on Earth. They make up more than 90% of all life forms on the planet. Most insects for humans are completely harmless and even funny in appearance. But there are also those that are better not to meet. Today you will learn about the most dangerous insects for humans. Number 7. Gadfly. What do we know about the gadfly? They are all parasites that lay eggs and are therefore strongly attached to their hosts. Depending on the owner, the gadflies get their names: horse, sheep, bull, and so on. But in Central and South America there is a special kind of gadfly. I call him the human gadfly. This insect is dangerous because it bites almost imperceptibly and quickly lays eggs. You may not even feel anything, but soon a larva emerges from the egg and begins to eat the flesh around it. And this happens until it grows up and leaves the owner. You can find such a larva on almost any part of the body. There was a case when the gadfly larva was found in the human brain. And some gadflies don't even need to bite their prey. There are those who shoot larvae in the most vulnerable places, the eyes and ears. Number 6. Fire ants. Red fire ants are among the most dangerous biting insects. Despite their small size, their bite is comparable to the burning sensation of a fire if you put your hand into it. Ants are especially aggressive if they think the anthill is in danger. At this moment, ant groups begin their attack and mercilessly bite the victim. If you suffer from allergies, fire ant stings can cause anaphylactic shock and even death. Every year about 30 people die from their bites. Number 5. African bees. Thousands of fearless fighters ready to kill a healthy adult in 5 minutes. To be precise, it is correct to call them Africanized bees. These bees are the result of a terrible experiment. They were bred over 50 years ago in Brazil. Scientists tried to get a bee resistant to the local climate. European bees did not do well in tropical conditions. Then scientists crossed them with bees brought from Africa, but they turned out to be very aggressive and attacked all living things around. The scientists realized their mistake, but it was too late. In 1957, 26 African queen bees were released. They have multiplied and bred throughout South America. And already in 1970, the bees were in the United States. If you take one colony of such bees, then in the first year it will turn out 6 new colonies. And next year, each of these colonies will produce the same amount. In Brazil, cases of attacks of these bees on people are increasingly recorded. Unlike European bees, Africanized bees go berserk with even the slightest disturbance. Cases have been recorded when bees even killed horses. Number 4. Asian hornet. This insect lives in India, China, Korea and Japan. And it is also on the list of the most dangerous insects on Earth. I would not wish anyone to meet this monster, which grows up to 5 centimeters, has a large sting and a very strong poison. For its painful stings, it is called the tiger bee. His bites can die a healthy person who does not suffer from allergies. The wingspan of this insect can reach 7 centimeters and it is very difficult to escape from a swarm of hornets. About 40 deaths from the bite of the Asian hornet are recorded annually in Japan alone. To make matters worse, the Asian hornet can use its sting several times. In a few seconds, he can deal more than 5 hits. Number 3. Triatomine bug. This is a whole subfamily of predatory bugs, which are also called kissing bugs or affectionate killers. This name came from one unpleasant fact. These bugs are attracted to carbon dioxide exhaled by humans. While a person is sleeping, the bug crawls up to his mouth and stings right on the lips. After such a bite, a person can become infected with a parasite that causes Chagas disease. Such a disease proceeds secretly, and only after a few years heart failure appears due to a reaction to the waste products of parasites in the body. More than 12,000 people die from Chagas disease every year. The kissing bug lives in Africa, Australia, Central and South America, as well as in Asia. Number 2. Tsetse fly. Flies are very unpleasant and annoying creatures. But few people experience fear when meeting with them. However, in Africa there is a species that you and I should be afraid of. The tsetse fly is a real vampire that feeds on the blood of animals and humans. She bites any moving object and this is a great danger. The fly itself is not poisonous, but it can infect human blood with dangerous parasites that will gradually destroy the body. The immune system suffers, and then the central nervous system. The lymph nodes become inflamed, the body becomes covered with painful tumors and fever sets in. This is how sleeping sickness works. This condition can last up to 2 years and ends with death from complete exhaustion of the body. Unless, of course, timely and rather expensive treatment is prescribed. In 1 year, about 200,000 people die from the bite of a tsetse fly. Number 1. Malaria mosquito. These insects are the most dangerous in the world. Although visually it is almost impossible to distinguish it from an ordinary mosquito. It is not the mosquito itself that is dangerous, but the parasites that are contained in its saliva. They cause such terrible diseases as malaria, fever and many others. More than 400 million people are infected each year by mosquito bites, of which 1 million die. At the same time, residents of African countries suffer the most from malaria mosquitoes. The insect attacks people in the evening, just after sunset, so if you find yourself in a mosquito habitat, take care of reliable protection of your body. By the way, like other types of mosquitoes, only females attack. Male mosquitoes are completely harmless. In fact, I was terrified to prepare material for this video. Write in the comments whether it is worth making such videos. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you liked the video. Thank you for watching.